This is a rare video that I feel enlightened to show my face. I'm not anyone special. I am just someone that has been enlightened of many gifts that I have within me. Now, more than ever, have I been induced to having spiritual downloads to understand of who I am and accept of who I am, of light and dark. Even in this video, you can see the light side and the darker side of my face. It doesn't mean that that's how it's split, but it does definitely give you an idea of how life splits, and naturally, nothing forced. And there can't be anything forced about it. I have a flickering light on the other side. It's not some kind of ghost. If you see a ghost, I am not afraid of them at all. I've embraced a lot of them, and a lot of them come to guidance, spiritually well-being, and acknowledging and helping me through guidance to help other people. And that's mainly my mission, is to help people understand life. It's not easy. It really isn't. And I'm not saying this just to get reviews. I've been through a lot in my life. And I have insecurities. And when I see myself in video or in the mirror, I don't find myself beautiful. It's always the ugly duckling. And then many people say, wow, you're stunning. You should be a model. You should be, in figure in public and helping people. And just in general, it's like, I don't like the spotlight. I don't like having attention towards me. I like helping out, figuring out people's issues, figuring out people's energies, and helping them move forward to where they're supposed to be without creating facial understandings that is neutral to you, not me. It's not my personal experience. It isn't my understanding to know what energies that you go through. I am protected. You can't penetrate my energies, my aura, my higher beings. It just doesn't happen that way. And if you do try, you'll get destroyed. It's not good. Word of wise, don't tap into other people's energies. That isn't yours. It falls in the sense of thievery. And it comes back hard. It's not a very kind thing to be receiving karma for the rest of your entirety when you mess with the wrong people. It isn't only your human body that is affected, it is your energy and the people around you that gets affected as well. I will give you an instance. So, going through my relationship is coming to an end. with the man in my life. And going through a new chapter, I'm not mad, I'm not sad, I'm not angry, I'm not happy. It is just an understanding of life that we all go through. And it's an understanding on how I can help other people move on. So he's cheated with men and women. He's third party situations. I know about his family situation. I know of his past history on which he hasn't told me a word, but his energy speaks all. So when he's open to energy work and internally the energy wants to come forward, the energy does, either through demons, either through energy work, either through guardians that his family that have passed on come down and speak with me and want to communicate that this is what's happening through this individual now. So please don't judge them so difficult and so hard like you've been able to do in your past lives. You know, he is a fallen angel and he sees the life as he sees it now. So when you go through lives that people betray and they're narcissistic individuals that only want to see you hurt, want to see you fail, want to see how your reaction is when people do nasty things to you, the way that people treat you and the way that you respond. How do you respond? How do you move forward, right? How do you treat the individual? And that's what I'm saying. How do you treat the individual? See compassion in yourself the way that you would want to be treated when you were and are going to leave a relationship. Leave it in a higher kind and a kindness that you first received it. So even though bad things have happened to me, is that you always leave it in a better light than you once found it. It helps you regenerate in energy a lot faster than it does without it. Instead of being angry and annoyed and frustrated at everything that has been going on in your life and you always can't catch your break, you're always having a struggle after struggle after struggle. Ingest it, let go of your ego, release what you cannot control, and move on from it. Surround yourself in nature and meditation and understand that you're not always in control of what's going to be happening to you. And the people that you meet are there for a lesson. Not necessarily always to be there to help cheer you on or to be there to see you fail. Even if it is your own family or if it's your friends or the people that you have known all your life. Don't let their fears project on you to hold you back from being your true higher self. And even the things that you were taught through other relationships, grow from understanding and moving on. It's really important that you find that peace in yourself so that you can give it to someone else. That when you leave a relationship, that you're happy when you leave. You've given that individual a fighting chance to be now learning a lesson that on which you've taught them when you left. And when you leave with thankfulness that they taught you a valuable lesson and that you weren't meant to stay in their life, but you were given the opportunity to learn something that moves you into a better direction than keeping you stuck where you don't need to be, if that makes sense. I can now look at the camera. I was like looking down. It's like I'm looking at myself, but anyways, know that you can heal yourself by knowing who you are deep down inside and moving the energy forward to allow yourself to grow and not being held back by someone else's insecurities. You have to find that deep down within yourself and realize it to let go. It's a necessity in life. Find the inner peace within. Let go. You'll be surprised of what things that you may experience or find by doing the simple acts of craziness. I'm putting yourself out there. So this is probably the only time that you'll see my face in this video, because I want my voice to be heard and I don't want to be seen. I want you to elevate for you, but to hear a voice, to know that you're on the right track. I am a guide. I am a teacher. I've been here. This is my 10th time being here on this earth. It is about time that I stop being here. 10th time that I can remember. I could have been here many times more. And I learn many times more that I have been here. Thousands of years, reincarnated, ancient bloodline. And it's not just a crazy understanding. My family's gonna think she's gone off her rocker. That's okay. I accept those that find the negativity, and I bless those that have that tenacity to question, and that's okay. I accept you for who you are. I just hope that you can elevate yourself to a higher good and not keeping those stuck. Don't keep people stuck. Elevate yourself, find the happier piece, and move on with your life. When it doesn't fit in relationship or anything of that sort, don't try to hold on to something that doesn't serve your well-being to the higher purpose. Release that and move on. There's no point in trying to hold on to something that doesn't serve your higher good. And that's the same thing with having animals in your life. When they communicate with you to tell you that they no longer are happy and that they feel like a new home is necessary, listen to that. Don't try to continue suffering when they're unhappy just so that your happiness can be fulfilled. Remember, that is also selfish. Communicate and listen. The most important thing is listening to yourself, to the energies that are around you, and that you question, and to understand and listen. You don't always have to talk. You don't always have to understand either. And it's really good to be curious and question everything. Don't stop wondering of who you are. Remember to just always move forward and love life. Love the peace. Love the calm and simple. And move forward in a fluidity that enhances your life. Attract the right energies that are meant for you and in your life. Good night.